Sure. So first what I do is that I go down to Google Slides, or you can use PowerPoint too, it works. And I open up a blank slide. So once this blank slide is open, you go to Word Art and you're going to type in whatever you want. And once you type in what you want, it'll pop up on the screen as these jumbo letters. You can do this on text, but I like doing this because they usually come out a little bolder. But it's up to you and it's up to your preference. So once that's done, I just decided to make it a little larger, and I try to find a font that fits just the aesthetic of who I'm giving it to, or like, you know, some font that I very much enjoy and I think will look good as the final product. And then I take a screenshot. The reason I don't do this straight up on Design Space, which you can actually, is that not everybody has access or the means to pay for the Cricut subscription. So I pay for it when I need larger products, but once it's something basic, which I've only been doing very basic things, I just upload my own design just as I did here. So by pressing the letters, you're telling the Cricut where it needs to cut, and that's going to be the empty space. But if you want to do it the other way around, then you would just click the background and that's it, and the in-betweens of the letters. So here I am selecting each letter one by one, and I'm telling my Cricut where to cut. So once I'm done selecting all my letters, I just go and I press cut image and I press OK, and it uploads it right onto my canvas. So as you can see, it's an option now. I press OK, and then I have this square. So if you don't tell Cricut that you don't want that square, it'll cut out the square onto your page. So what I do is that I go to the little contour circle on the bottom and I click the square, and that deselects the option of cutting. So now it looks like this. Otherwise, it will cut the square and it will ruin the whole thing. Or if you want to cut the square, then it'll make your cutting job a lot easier. So what I do is I center it all the way on the bottom of my page, and I make sure that I leave enough space for when I fold the card, and enough space so I can cut the edges evenly. So I press medium cardstock, and I always apply more pressure because if you own a Cricut, you know the blades dull out so easily. So applying more pressure ensures a crisp cut, just like this. So here I am cutting the sides, and I did make the card. I'm scoring here. And once it's all folded, I add my design inside, and it's done.